Last week at the Wyndham Championship, we saw Lucas Glover take home the trophy. Now, Elk, so much has been made about the changes that he's made to his putting. And, well, he's really been reaping the rewards of all that hard work. He looks like a completely different player on the greens now.
Yeah, I mean, Lucas Glover went to a sort of a lengthened putter where he holds it just above his buttons on his shirt and swings it that way. He's gone through the yips. It's been well noted for 10 years. There's some terrible videos of him over the years. But this week, I wanted to just sort of highlight something. When you start to look at stats, I wanted to let people think about what we think about, Diane. Lucas Glover is still ranked 69th this week out of the 70 players that are playing in Memphis in putting.
Yeah.
However, his confidence level is excellent. He's just finished first, fifth, sixth, seventh in the last month. When we start to look at strokes gained, Diane, and you and I, we study this all the time. Lucas Glover was giving up almost one stroke per day to the average of the field. Well, since he's changed putters, he's almost picked up that whole stroke and gained another half stroke. So he's almost picked up 2 strokes a day than he was, let's say, 10 weeks ago. Now, hold that thought. You take someone like Scotty Scheffler, who's ranked about 65th this week out of 70 guys in putting. Now, Scotty Scheffler's, they're both very similar, meaning that they're both excellent strikers of the ball. I mean, Lucas Glover won that tournament. He led the field in greens and reg at Greensboro. Scotty Scheffler's leading the tour in greens and reg. He leads the tour in driving. He's everyone number one in everything except one category. My point of this whole piece is that Scheffler plays such great golf and putts so average. Lucas Glover plays great golf and was putting terrible, but now he's back to being above average. And here they find themselves both almost ranked the same. And I guess my point of this is when we see a player on tour that's in a bad shape in a strokes gained category and fixes it, like a Glover, he's done miles to his game. I mean, he's improved almost 2 strokes a day. That's 1 stroke per 9. That's 8 strokes per week. And you can even imagine what that does to you where you finish in the field. Scotty Scheffler almost plays the same style of golf every week. He plays the best golf from tee to green, and he putts pretty average. And he's still almost in the top 5 or 6 every single week with multiple wins this year. Point is, Glover is in the same boat as Scheffler. One of them is feeling super about his putting, and Scheffler is still a little wobbly on his. What's going to happen in these playoffs? I don't know, but I'm just saying there's stats inside of stats. That's all I'm saying.
And, you know, the proof is in the pudding and tracking the trends, because when you look at his last bunch of finishes, he was 4th at the Rocket Mortgage, 6th at the John Deere, 5th at the Barbasol, missed the cut at the 3M, and then won the Wyndham. So amazing for him. You know, has figured something out, has worked hard, and that boost in his putting stats has led to his best finishes on tour for a really long time.
Yeah, and as you know, we have relationships with a lot of our tour players. We tell them that, look, if you're negative in strokes gained in any of these categories, fix it quick, because it makes so much difference. I guess the point of this little piece was that they're both basically ranked the same on tour. Glover is sky high with his confidence. I don't know where Scheffler is with his confidence, but it's not sky high. It's maybe flat. Yeah. So imagine if Scheffler was putting, you know, like Rahm. I mean, it would be. But as Lee Trevino once said, that God didn't give everybody all pieces of the game. He didn't give Jack was chipping. He didn't give me, Trevino, the high shot. So take something away from all of us.